All right. How many people here have been a mentor or mentee in the past? Decent amount. How many people have also heard of the mentorship program? Everybody's hands up who are mentee, mentor, heard of it. Okay, that's almost everybody, but for those of you who don't know, we are a totally free mentorship program where we pair mentees with mentors one-on-one. They meet privately in public, and there's a curriculum as well to just learn Python, learn how to do something new, achieve some goal, work on a project of their choice. It happens over 13 weeks. The folks you're going to hear from tonight are 10 of the 25 that we actually have this term. There's just not enough time for everybody to talk because we have to give you these long, boring intro talks for like half the time. But just to give a quick intro, the other folks who make this possible, we have Ray Berg, who's program coordinator, Patrick Boland, who's the guy who normally works those cameras that you saw us fiddling with, trying to figure out what he does because he's a wizard. But we also have new folks, and we're on the lookout for new folks to be involved with the program. So Tanya and Nick have been huge helps to the program as well. For those of you who were mentees this term, you got feedback on your blog posts. That was all thanks to Tanya that you got that in a timely fashion. And for those of you who came to project night for the last project, Nick wrote that entire example from scratch. But we are looking for more folks. We're looking for folks who have an interest in analyzing the mentorship program data and doing cool stuff with it. We also have 3 folks working on chippymentor.org, always looking for more help with that, and just general things, new ideas. If you're interested, please come talk to me. But let's talk this term now. So this is our largest cohort ever. We started with 26 people, mentors and mentees. That is Spot Hero hosting us. They're one of our prize sponsors today as well. And during the program, besides the one-on-one meetings that mentors and mentees have, we also do project nights or coding workshops where people are divided into groups of 4, and you work on a challenge that was created for the night, and everybody gets a chance to learn, get to know each other, and type in a group. So here's some photos from this term. You also do 3 blog posts along the way to document your progress and to organize your thoughts. And so they will be up on the website. PyCon kind of got in the way of getting those up in time, but there's a whole page that looks like what you see here for fall, and those are some of the results. But the cool results that you're here to see tonight are the talks. But before we get to it, and while we're still on the topic of blogs, we're going to give out prizes tonight for those of you who didn't know. So we're going to give out a prize to the best blog post. Can I get some kind of drum roll, something? Like something? Come on. And our first prize goes to Camille. Raspberry Pi Canna Kit for you.
Which blog do we know?
The second one. The second one.
Sure. I'm literally surprised. I did not expect that.
So we expect a new hardware hacking project from you for, I don't know, like three chippies from now.
Thank you guys.
So now the talks, though. There's going to be lots more prizes, so don't worry, other 9 people presenting and other mentees who might be in the crowd. So tonight we're going to try and get through 10 of our 25 folks who finished the program. And you're going to have 5 minutes each. We're going to get out a hook and pull you off stage if you go longer than 5 minutes to make sure everybody gets a chance. So we're going to be moving fast. They're going to have 5 minutes to talk. Audience, you're going to have like 2 minutes to ask questions. So you might want to think of them while they're presenting. For all the mentees who you haven't heard this before, I'm going to have a question for all of you. It's going to be, what's a question that you asked your mentor this term? This is a question we've been asking at every one of these. We just want to know what your interaction was with your mentor. So the reason that we can offer this program is not just because of the other organizers that were introduced to you before, but also a great selection of mentees that you're going to hear from, and very gracious volunteers, which include our mentors. So mentors, stand up. Who made it? All right, awesome. Let's give people a huge round of applause. They work very hard for free to make this community great. But we also have some generous sponsors. You heard about some of them, but I'm going to introduce a couple that we have here today who are going to introduce themselves, are Tech Systems and Spot Hero, who provided the prizes that you're going to be pretty psyched to see in a few minutes. So can I get the folks from Tech Systems, you want to come up? And Let's give them a round of applause.
How's it going, everyone? My name's Wes. This is Kendall. We're both recruiters for Tech Systems. We really appreciate you letting us come crash your party. We love to come to user groups like these and learn a little bit more about the space that we work in. For those of you that don't know what Tech Systems is, we are the global leader in IT staffing and professional services. We work with over 300 clients in the greater Chicago area, and we help them fill any open roles that they currently have. And we've actually had a relationship with Chippy for, I want to say, over 5 years. And we've recently gotten into some other user groups that Chippy supports, like AlgoSig, which is working with algorithms for people that are either actively looking on the job market or just trying to brush up on some skills. So once again, we really appreciate you letting us come here. Myself and Kendall have some cards over at the back if you're interested. Feel free to reach out, not just if you're looking for a new opportunity, but if you're interested in learning more about the Chicago IT market. We're able to learn a lot about what's trending in the market from our various clients, so we'd love to chat. We promise we won't try to force jobs you don't want on you. In the cards back there, I'd recommend grabbing the ones that say Wes Hines and not Kendall, but that's just my opinion. Once again, thanks a lot. Hope tonight's a great night.
So here are those exciting prizes I was talking about. We got some big ones, $200, $100, and $75 Amazon gift cards. And we also have a host of books that are behind me, all Python based, because we want you to keep using Python. This is Chippy after all. So how do we know how to give prizes? You're going to vote on it. So pay attention to the folks who are speaking. Get names, or at least the idea. There will be a link at the end where you'll be able to go and vote for first, second, and third place. So how do you decide who you should vote for? It's not just because you know them. Don't do that. It's not just the project that seems the hardest. People started this program from very different places. There are people who have never even touched code their entire lives. There are people who are, say, data scientists for 20 years who wanted to learn web dev. People come from totally different places. So what we recommend you look for is a demonstrated growth, the quality of the presentation, and the quality of the product. You're going to see all kinds of different products, so leave that up to you. So it'll be a Google form at the end. If you don't know the Wi-Fi, it was on the last presentation. It's on the back walls as well, but I'll put a slide up to let you know. So this is the URL. I'll put this back up when it's time to vote at the end, but it's not ready yet anyway. It's not live yet. So with that, I'll shut up and we'll get to some presentations. So feel free to grab some pizza. It's going to take us probably 2 or 3 minutes to get set up, and then let's go. So.